Gilstrap, a
Yeah.
couple other guys. Just what made FIU an attractive destination for you?
Well, obviously everyone wants to live in Florida, and then having Coach Gilstrap and a couple of other coaches on staff coming with us from UAB to here, it obviously felt like home, felt like a good decision. So yeah, that was basically it. So, and I get a chance to kick field goals.
What's been working for you so far in camp? What have you been working on? What's the transition been? Obviously, a lot hotter here than UAB.
So definitely drinking a lot of water being in Florida. That was the biggest thing whenever in the springtime we were there. It was a little bit of a tough change, but we've been drinking a lot of water, gallon a day or more. And then obviously just being here, switching from doing kickoffs, punts, and field goals to only doing really field goals and kickoffs, it's allowed me to focus on it a lot more and get better.
Just talk about Gilstrap, what makes him such a good coach, and why did you decide to follow him in?
So he's definitely a real coach. He keeps it real with you. There's a lot of coaches that might say one thing and do another, but he's very much so. He's going to tell you how it is. Very objective in the sense of you make it, you miss it. He makes sure to tell you that. So
you're in a kicking battle, but regardless, how do you build that camaraderie with your group?
Although we are competing, all of us, at the snapper, punter, and field goal position, I think just all of us off the field, we try to leave what's here. Football. Outside of it, we hang out, we do stuff together, and I honestly love Rob and all the other guys, so it's been a good time.
You mentioned some of you mentioned the heat. You mentioned a few other things about here in South Florida, but what else really makes FIU stand out compared to some of your other spots?
I would say the fact that the coaches are really good people here. They made sure that once I moved, because it was a far move for me.
Yeah.
That I felt like I was at home. And then also when it comes to the school, I enjoy seeing all the. Just, I don't know, I'm used to small schools. I've been at super small schools the past few years in terms of campus size and being in a new place. It's awesome just getting to see it all.
Ultimately, how did Coach Simmons convince you to come down? I know a lot of UAB guys made the trip, and what did he say to you specifically?
Honestly, it was Coach Gilstrap, and then once I got to meet Coach Simmons and saw that he was a genuine man, that was something that I was really looking for, and the head coach was someone that was going to keep it real with us. And he was just really, really nice guy and knew a lot about football, so I wanted to come down and make my way down here.
What would you say at this point you're the longest field goal you can make with ample weather? What would that range be for you?
Ample weather, meaning like when they are back?
Yeah, wind to your back, no rain.
Back, I would say with wind probably 60, without probably 55 to 57.
Okay. Just talk about how you sort of maintain your nerves. Obviously, every player, every position handles nerves differently when they're on the field. Obviously, kickers really important to the squad. How are you handling nerves?
In terms of nerves, I think as a kicker, you just have to go kick by kick. You can't let the first one dictate your second one, and vice versa. Before each kick, you just have a little thought process. For me, it's once I get back there, I'm telling myself, be smooth, be smooth, and that helps me just focus on the kick and what I need to do every time. And it's been a good deal so far.
Do you have any accolades or things you're trying to break this season?
Obviously, I would like to do. I'd like to go perfect on field goal and see if I can get that trophy at the end of the year.
Yep.
My boy UAB had a chance for it, but sadly got cut out. So trying to get that kicker award, any kicker accolades, it don't matter. I'm just going for them all. So, but we got to start the season. I'm ready to get going, and we'll see how it goes. So.